A farm truck, an HOA, and a self-proclaimed neighborhood queen who thought she could control everything. What started as a simple disagreement over a parked vehicle spiraled into an all-out battle of petty rules, secret traps, and a twist ending that nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming. Stick around because you're about to witness the epic downfall of HOA Karen's master plan. Picture this: an idyllic suburban neighborhood, perfectly trimmed hedges, matching mailboxes, identical driveways lined with spotless sedans and shiny SUVs, the kind of place where every house looks like it popped out of a real estate brochure. Then enters our protagonist, a new homeowner, fresh from a rural background, pulling into this cookie-cutter paradise with something that sticks out like a sore thumb: his old, rugged farm truck. We're talking dented panels, a few patches of rust, and a personality that screams, "I've hauled hay bales and survived more winters than you can count." At first, no one says anything, just polite waves, curious glances, but behind those smiles, whispers start. And soon, one whisper turns into a storm. Enter the Homeowners Association, the silent powerhouse behind every manicured lawn and pressure-washed driveway. Their rulebook, thick enough to stun a charging bull. And buried in that rulebook is one little clause: all vehicles must be in good aesthetic condition and appropriate for a residential environment. Sounds vague, right? Well, that's about to become a weapon. Leading the charge, Karen, the self-appointed enforcer of neighborhood perfection. Her hair, always 2 shades blonder than nature intended. Her mission, to eradicate that farm truck like it's a weed in her perfect little garden. It starts small, an anonymous note on the windshield. Your vehicle does not reflect the community's values. Then comes the official HOA warning letter, and just like that, the stage is set for war. Karen isn't playing around. She calls special HOA meetings. She prints color photos of the truck and waves them like crime scene evidence. At one point, she even whips out a measuring tape, because apparently the truck's bumper sticks out 3 inches past some invisible line. But she doesn't stop there. Oh no, Karen lays traps. She convinces the HOA to implement new parking restrictions, installs surveillance cameras near the driveway, and even arranges for a towing company to inspect the situation, all because of one farm truck. Meanwhile, our homeowner? Calm, collected, frustrated, sure, but not defeated. In fact, he's quietly doing his homework. Because if Karen thinks she's the queen of HOA bylaws, she's about to meet her match. Just when it seems like Karen has the upper hand, the twist begins. Out of nowhere, an unexpected ally appears. A longtime resident, someone who's been in the neighborhood since before Karen even knew what an HOA was. This resident? He knows the rulebook inside and out. And guess what? There's a loophole. A glorious ironclad loophole. See, the HOA bylaws don't just define aesthetic condition, they also include an exception. Historically significant or specialty vehicles are permitted. And wouldn't you know it? That old farm truck? It qualifies as a classic restoration candidate under state law. So the homeowner files the paperwork, gets the official designation, and boom. Suddenly that eyesore Karen wanted gone is legally protected. Not just allowed, but celebrated as a piece of local heritage. The next HOA meeting? Absolute chaos. Karen walks in expecting victory, and instead, she gets schooled. The board announces that the truck stays. Not only that, the homeowner is now organizing a community charity event featuring his truck as the centerpiece. The same truck Karen fought to destroy? It's now parked front and center at the neighborhood block party, with kids taking pictures in the back and neighbors laughing about how quirky and rustic it looks. Karen, red-faced, silent. And from that day forward, she never so much as looked at that truck again. The homeowner, a local legend, and the moral of the story? Never underestimate someone who knows the rules better than the person trying to enforce them. Because sometimes the best revenge is playing by the book better than your enemy ever could.